Hey guys, I'm Janani Balaji and you're watching Beauty Bonkers. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and I'm sure you will not be disappointed. So today's video is going to be a product recommendation video if you are a bride to be. So for your big day, if you want some great products, mostly from drugstore, very few high-end products. So yeah, mostly from drugstore only. If you want to know what these products are to be used for your bridal makeup or any sort of makeup for either an engagement party or something like that, then please continue watching. This is going to be very useful to you because I have also demonstrated and created this look. This is a modern Tamil bridal look. I guess this look will also be suitable for Bengali brides. Looks like a little bit of a Bengali type of a makeup look, but yeah, let me know. So yeah, I've also created this particular look using all these products that I'm going to be talking about. I'll be inserting clips simultaneously as I talk about these products. So if you want to know more, then please keep on watching, before which please take a moment to hit the red color subscribe button right underneath this video and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. Now let's get started. Okay, now if you're looking for makeup tools, I have a separate video on makeup brushes and sponges for beginners. So even if you're like a little bit of a advanced level also, you could use those are some of my favorite brushes as well. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys is about this one. This is actually a makeup bag that I got from Amazon. If you are going to the marriage hall and stuff like that, you would want to safely pack your makeup, and this is something that is so nice. I've used this quite a lot, and you have these kind of compartments that are customizable. You can insert it anywhere, and you also have like a place right here where you can store your makeup brushes. Okay, the palettes that I'm going to be recommending today are all smaller palettes, so don't you guys worry, you don't have to fit in a big huge palette into this bag. So this is such a nice bag. You can get it on Amazon and this retails for about 700-800 rupees and it's very good quality. Okay, the other thing that I'm sorry about that noise. The other thing that I highly suggest you to have is a makeup palette. This is like 150, 200, 250 rupees. If you buy it in pack, it can be expensive, but this is a normal brand from Amazon and I got this for 150 or 200 rupees. This is so useful. It keeps all of your makeup clean. It keeps it, especially during this time, you don't want to mess up with the hygiene stuff. So just get a palette like this for your cream products, your foundations, or even your concealers. It's very convenient. You get it with a spatula. So with those things out of my way, let's actually start with the makeup items that I recommend. The first thing is a moisturizer. Yes, this is a skincare item, but it's very essential before you start doing your makeup. Never skip moisturization so that your skin is hydrated, nice and plump before you begin with your makeup. For that I have two recommendations. You could do your skincare in the morning as usual, and right before you start your makeup, if you need some, you will need some hydration. So for that I recommend this Embryolisse cream. So this is how it looks like. This is a mini variant and this is so nice and nourishing. I used this one today on my face. It's very nice and nourishing. If you think this is a little bit expensive, then you can definitely go for the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This is a little bit of an affordable product, but it works almost similarly to this particular cream. You could call this a dupe to this. Okay, so this is something that I've loved so much and I've used this so many times on my Instagram videos and stuff. You might have seen this. Such a great product. Both of these moisturizers are great for a nice budge proof, foolproof, so that it doesn't dry up your skin and stuff. Such a great moisturizer. The makeup shouldn't dry out your skin, so that's what I meant to say. So such a great moisturizer, both this and this. You could choose either or. So the next thing is actually a strobe cream. So if you're a bride to be, you want that bridal beautiful glow on your face. No, I'm not going to talk about my MAC stroke cream. I'm going to talk about a dupe I found for the MAC stroke cream, which is from Sugar. This is such a nice dupe. It comes very, very close to the MAC stroke cream. I also saw Deepti Desikan talk about this being a dupe to the MAC stroke cream. Such a great product. This is the Bling Leader Illuminating Moisturizer in the shade 03 Peach Popping. I have a whole video on Sugar Cosmetics. I have used this cream in that particular video as well. Today also I have used this cream. I did a full face of Sugar Cosmetics, by the way, if you like to check it out, self-promotion. So yeah, this is such a nice cream. It doesn't have this chunky particles or anything. It's very, very smooth on the skin, but it gives a very beautiful glow from underneath. You could use this like a very nice cream all over your face, but I used it on my cheeks alone today and a little bit on my chin, I guess. Such a great product, you guys. Must buy if you're a bride to be. So the next product that I'm going to be talking about is this e.l.f. Putty Primer. You need a pore filling, texture concealing sort of a primer to smoothen out that textured skin or pores that you might have around this particular place, or if you have a place where your makeup does not stick well. For me, it's this area, okay? Makeup does not stick well like right here on my face, so on those kind of places you would want to apply a product like this. This just smoothens out, blurs out all of that texture, all of that pore. The next step for me is an essential step, and it should be your essential step if you have deep dusky skin or even medium deep skin or even basically Indian skin, because you'll have this darkness around your mouth, around the eyes, and it's a very good idea to correct it, for which I use this Cups and Lashes peach corrector in the shade 15. Okay, you could use an orange corrector if you have deep dark circles, but I have like mediumish kind of deep dark circles, so I like to go in with a peach corrector. They also have an orange corrector, you can check that out. So this is such a nice product. It's very emollient. I have a whole video on the Cups and Lashes cover pods, you can check that out. Beautiful corrector. One of my favorite products, and I've been using this like constantly over a few days that I've been wearing makeup. I use this constantly. Beautiful. Okay, such a nice product. Now moving on to foundation, I have two recommendations for you. That's it. One is a high-end one and one is a drugstore one, which is a dupe to the high-end one. So the first one is the obvious, my MAC NC40 Studio Fix. This is a foolproof foundation. Whenever I'm in doubt, I immediately grab this foundation because this foundation never fails me. I spoke about it in my favorites video. I've spoken about it quite a lot. I have a whole video on this foundation. My shade is NC40. Very beautiful, good medium to full coverage. I'm wearing it right now. Such a nice foundation. I really like it. Such a great foundation, you guys, and they have amazing shade range as well. I recommend that you go to a MAC store, get yourself shade matched, and then proceed to buying this foundation, because yeah, otherwise or you could get a sample size. They'll give you a sample size, they'll match you, you can wear it a couple of times, see if you like it. So that's what I actually did. I got a sample size of NC40. I wore it a couple of times. I was very, very happy with the results, so I got the full size of this foundation. Now if you do not want to spend 2,900 rupees on a high-end foundation, you want something drugstore, you can definitely go for this pack one. Very beautiful. My shade is 3.0. If you're confused about my shades, I have a full video again, foundation guide. I've swatched all of my foundation on my face, you can check it out, and I've swatched this foundation also. This is in the shade 3.0. It's an exact dupe to the MAC foundation because the texture, the kind of blendability, the coverage, everything is like so similar. Again, both of these foundations are very, very long wearing. I really like both of these foundations. If you have the budget, go for the MAC one. If you're on a budget, go for the pack one. Pack one is so good. Plus the pack one comes with a pump, the MAC one doesn't. Okay, you would have to buy the pump separately for the MAC one, which is like, why would you do that? Okay, so yeah, pack comes with a pump, which is a great thing. So the next obvious thing is a concealer. Now I really like the pack concealer. I also like the e.l.f. and I also like the L'Oreal Full Wear concealer, but yeah, e.l.f. you could go for e.l.f. the coverage is pretty good, but this I guess has a little bit more shade range, and it's an Indian brand, so they have tones that are suitable for our Indian skin tones. So this is such a great concealer. This is PAC Spotlight Ready Concealer. This is a little bit drying, so use it sparingly because you wouldn't need a lot of this concealer. The coverage on this is brilliant because you just need like a little bit, like in the inner corner, outer corner, just one dot or 2-3 dots max, and you're good to go. The coverage is going to be brilliant. It's going to like hide your dark circles very well. In this case, it's going to hide your peach character really well, and you can blend this out with a brush or a sponge. I like to use a combination of both brush and sponge. Brush to get more coverage, and then I would like to smoothen things out with a sponge. Again, beautiful concealer, variety of shades. I'm in the shade 10 Mocha. Excellent concealer, must buy if you're a bride to be. You can see underneath my eyes it looks very flawless. I've obviously set it with a powder, but yeah. The next obvious thing is a loose powder. Now we've had our cream concealer on. If you don't set it with a powder, it's gonna crease and ruin the whole thing. Okay, so some people like setting it. I'm one of those people, but some people prefer not setting it at all. Like Deepti Desikan doesn't really set her concealers and it looks gorgeous on her, but I prefer setting it, and I recommend that you buy a loose powder rather than a compact powder, because loose powders are going to be finely milled. If you press it underneath the eyes, it's going to be budge proof and smooth. Like you can see, my under eyes look HD and brightened, for which I definitely recommend Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. I'm in the shade medium. Again, I have a whole video on the Fit Me line. You can check it out. If you want another loose powder that is not as heavy as Maybelline Fit Me, you can try the K Beauty one. You would have to pack a little bit of it, but it's gonna smoothen out the under eyes so well. Again, I have a whole video on K Beauty products. You can check it out. So this one is such a nice intense powder. If you want intense powder and if you want some pigment to your loose powder, you must buy this. If you prefer a transparent sort of a finish, then you can go for K Beauty one that does not offer any sort of coverage. This does. I prefer this sort of a formulation when it comes to big events, bridal events and stuff like that. So highly suggest this one. The next thing is cream contouring. Now I love using cream contour on special occasions. So if it were my bridal makeup that I have to do on my wedding day, I would definitely cream contour, and that's what I would suggest you guys also to do, because it's gonna chisel out your face and make it look nice and slim and structured. So that's something that I really like. Close your eyes and buy this palette. Okay, so this also has an orange corrector. You can skip on the Cuffs and Lashes peach corrector if you buy this palette, because it has orange correctors. Has an orange corrector. If you want to tone it down a little bit, you can mix it in with one of the lighter shades, tone it down a little bit. That's what you can do if you have an orange corrector, and if it's too orange for you, use your concealer or another lighter shade of concealer. Just mix the orange corrector with the concealer, boom, you have a peach corrector. You can do that, you know, you don't have to separately go out and buy a peach corrector. So that's something you can do. I really like this shade to contour my face, and sometimes maybe this shade, but today I've used only this shade. Such a beautiful palette, especially for medium to deep skin tone. Really like it, and highly recommend. Again, if you do not prefer a palette, then if you prefer separate items, then you can go for the Cuffs and Lashes number 12 is the shade that I use for contouring. You can go that, or you can go a little deeper and buy the shade 13. So Cuffs and Lashes cover pots are great for cream contours or concealing and stuff like that. So this is a great product to have, you guys. It's very nice to use. I again don't dip in my brush like this. This is why I have a palette. For cream products, I scoop out some. Like you can see, there are dents on this palette. I just scoop a little bit onto my plate and use it from there for hygiene purposes. That's what I prefer. If you don't want to spend on the Makeup Revolution cream contour palette, you could also try out this one apart from the Cuffs and Lashes one. This is only like 80 rupees or something. This is by NY Bae, and this is the foundation concealer contour stick something in the shade Toffee. Very beautiful creamy contour, but with this, just take your brush and like do that on the stick. Don't go in and directly draw lines. It's going to be very difficult to blend. If you do that, the blending will be so easy. It's very creamy, and the contour shade is just right. It's a very nice neutral tone. It's not very cool tone that you're gonna look like very weird and gray, and it's gonna be really, really hard to blend. It's not like that. It's a neutral tone contour shade. So highly recommend the NY Bay contouring stick in the shade Toffee. Now to set my whole face, now I have set underneath my eyes, I have cream contoured. I have to set my entire face, right? So for that, undoubtedly my current favorite compact powder has been the K Beauty compact powder. I have the shade 130 and medium. Such a beautiful blurring powder. If you don't want to buy loose powder for underneath your eyes, you could go for this powder, set it underneath the eyes, and also use it to set the entire face. This blurs out your skin, so underneath the eyes also it's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so this is such a great finely milled. It has a lot of kickback though. You would have to repurchase it again and again. It can get over pretty quickly. So apart from that, very good formulation. The way it makes your skin like nice and blurry and beautiful and hairbrushed is just out of this world. Beautiful powder. Highly suggest that you go out and buy this. If you're looking out for a compact powder, this is it. Awesome. So this is the best compact powder I've ever used. So all of these products that I'm talking about in this video are best of the best makeup products that I own. So that is why I recommend this. These are genuinely the products that I would use at the moment if I were to get married tomorrow. If tomorrow was my wedding day, all of these products are the ones that I will genuinely use. Maybe eyeshadow palette I might switch out because I have some drugstore recommendation, but they work out just fine, you guys. Look at my eyeshadow. Look, it looks gorgeous. The performance is quite nice with these drugstore palettes as well. So yeah. Okay, the next thing is your bronzer slash contour, blush and highlighter. I am going to recommend just one product from each of this category. Pudge proof, foolproof, okay? But yeah, if you're of deeper skin tone, this might not be suitable for you for contouring. So this is something that I really like. You can say I've hit pan on this. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. If you're much deeper than me, this might not suit you. For that, I will suggest some palette from Makeup Revolution. It's a powder contour palette. It has some deeper shades. You can contour with that. Or Cuffs and Lashes has some deeper, darker shades for you to choose from. You can use that to contour your face. So alternatively, you can use that. So this is such a nice palette. You also have a banana shade in case you wish to brighten right underneath the eyes. You could do that with the help of this banana powder. Again, so finely milled, gorgeous powders, you guys. Really gorgeous. So yeah, that is for contouring, setting your cream contour with this particular contour. And for blush, I have two recommendations again. I'm sorry I said one, but I have two recommendations. If you can spend like 700-800 rupees on a blush, this is it. This is the K Beauty blush, especially in the shade Soft Nude. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's so finely milled. It's not as powdery as the compact powder, but it's gorgeous. The blendability is so good. If you place too much color on your cheeks also, you can definitely blend it nicely on the face because it blends beautifully. Okay, such a great blush formulation, the best I've ever used. And if you do not have the budget for it, you can definitely try out the Stay Quirky blushes. They are also nice, not that easily blendable like the K Beauty one, but yeah, it's a good quality blush for the price. Okay, so this is in the shade Coral Chic, I guess. Yeah, this is in the shade Coral Chic. Really gorgeous blushes as well. Really like them. The last thing for the face, last but one thing I guess for the face, is the highlighter. Before I highlight my face, I like to go in with a setting spray. So basically with setting spray, what I like to do is once I have all the cream products layered on my face, I like to go in with a setting mist. And then once I have set my face with the powder, I like to go in with a setting mist. I apply contour, powder contour and powder blush. Again, I spritz my face with a setting mist, after which I go in and highlight my face so that you get that intensity. Like you can see, I used a very little amount of highlighter today and the intensity is so good. I'm going to be talking about it right after I talk about this. This is the best setting spray I've ever used. I know I've loved and raved about the L'Oreal setting spray, which is fantastic as well, but this is even better because the nozzle on this is like an aerosol type of a thing, like the Morphe one, you know. So good. It's a little expensive. If you are on a budget, you can definitely go for the L'Oreal one if you don't mind the spray thingy. But if you want to splurge a little bit, then you can definitely go for this. The spray on this is great. It just smoothens the skin and meshes everything together. And once you have it on, don't go in with your beauty blender and tap it when you have the product, okay? Just lightly do that and everything will blend into each other very nicely and smoothly. So excellent setting spray. That's awesome. Okay, the setting spray is just amazing. Yeah, the next thing, as I was talking about, is a highlighter, which is again by PAC Cosmetics. This is the baked highlighter in the number 07. I swatched this highlighter on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow, because I have so many recommendations there, my top 3 blushes, top 3 highlighters and stuff like that. You can definitely check my Instagram out for more details. So this is a very beautiful intense highlighter. You need a very little amount to get that shine on the high points of your face. I have it here, here. So these are the places where the light hit my face naturally, and those are the places where I highlight. Okay, so you want to highlight those places where the light hits it naturally, like here. For me it's here. Okay, I know it's like a weird place to highlight, but this is where light hits me, so I highlight here. So those are the places you want to highlight. And if you want a high-end highlighter, the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish Highlighter, I personally own the shade Whisper of Guilt, but I don't think it's available. But the formulation is pretty nice. It's nice and intense. You want to check out that Instagram reel, you know, I have highlighter recommendations there. So yeah, overall a very gorgeous highlighter and very intense. If you need something subtle, you could go with the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. That's quite nice. It's quite nice and subtle. Or the Miss Claire strobing powder. That's also very great. Okay, so that's those are my highlighter recommendations.